Major funding for Discovery Road was provided by Pima County Attraction and Tourism, additional funding provided by Santa Cruz Valley National Heritage Area and the National Park Service.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Discovery Road. I'm James Nelson. We're in the desert Southwest in Arizona, about to embark on a fascinating journey to learn more about Native Americans, food and ranch histories, wildlife, and a very important river. And oh yes, we'll be paying a visit to the enchanted neighborhood of the Big Cactus. That's a lot on our plate. We'd better get started. Our tour of the Santa Cruz Valley National Heritage Area rolls on with a visit to this roadside store where we found chili sauce, spices, family recipes, and astonishing stories.
I think it's who we are. And I think many people I think are attracted to come down here to our store because we have been here for so long. We haven't moved. They like the story. They like the fact that how long we've been doing this and that we've been thriving while we're doing it. And it represents this part of southern Arizona and northern Sonora. And whether it's cowboys or farming or just manufacturing and making products that people like and people use every day in their cooking, that's part of their history.
Neubauer's father, Gene England, a savvy entrepreneur, bought a ranch in southern Arizona in 1931 and started growing chilies. But they didn't sell, so he started drying them in the sun, searching for the perfect flavor, then grinding them into powder. That did it. Restaurants and family cooks raced to get the chili powder. Then came chili paste, spices, and salsas, and more than 80 years of happy, loyal customers.
You could use that one like as a salsa. You can put it over eggs. Yeah. But I haven't heard of anyone tried on enchiladas. I've never made it.
Neubauer found a way to marry the rich history of the chili and spices to her own family story and traditions with a cookbook.
Well, I think it's the history of this part of the world, of southern Arizona, in terms of how people cook and what they eat is a big part of our cultural heritage. Chili, obviously, is a big portion of how menus and recipes have been created throughout the thousands of years here in southern Arizona. So the fact that we have a product that many locals, Hispanic people use in their cooking, the idea of adding history to a recipe book just kind of made sense.
Gene England was much more than chili powder. He was a cowboy wrangler, airline pilot, silversmith. He did stunt riding in movies and became pals with Western stars of the silver screen.
These guys all kind of hung out together, and particularly with Western movie stars. And several of them came out here to the ranch with my father, and it was just part of the social life. Esther Muir, who played with the Marx Brothers, actually was married at our ranch. But John Wayne was out here, Charlie Starrett, the Durango Kid, Tim McCoy. All of these are sort of old-time cowboy movie stars. All, they love the West, and this is the West. It's ranching and cowboying, and what they were playing on screen was actually how we lived.
The Rock Corral Ranch remains a palatial garden, homestead, and a museum-like compound filled with amazing history pieces, like the McClellan saddle, made by Jeannie's great-great-great-grandfather for the Union Cavalry during the Civil War.
And the interesting story here is that the Durango Kid, Charlie Starrett, was in here at one point with his whole outfit on. And I'm sure that alcohol wasn't involved. But anyway, in the midst of this, he aims his 6-shooter at the window. Bets were laid as to whether it would put a hole in the window or blow out the window. What made a hole? Their bullet hole is still there. That's been there since 1942. Bullet holes right here. That's actually a Civil War Springfield rifle. That built the castle.
The family stories haven't been forgotten. Neither have the recipes that were part of the remarkable journey. A taste of history like none other.
I sort of worry that people don't take enough risks nowadays. Not the right kind of risk, where you go out and you've got an idea and you go out and make it happen. And I think my family story is full of people like that, who came out and built castles, who came and built this chili factory, who did all sorts of things and sort of created from the resources that they had something really wonderful.